We won, but at what price? A lot of trash on the road. Hope nobody slips on the banana peels.
The thing is a strategy to throw the bottle so that people
At
who
your
are running
enemies, yeah.
at your enemies, but they're throwing it to the ground.
So it's not direct. They bounce off to the ground to the enemy, so they cannot sue them for this.
Okay, an accident.
Yeah, it is an accident.
Oh, the person who was running and doubting himself, but then again starts to believe himself.
And I saw at one point there was a bus running also.
Probably was disqualified because it has 4 legs.
Fantastic! Keep going!
Oh, there's one green.
I'm for this guy. I'm thinking he's gonna win this one with the blue. He's looking at his phone he's on Instagram.
Yeah.
Very confident. Oh,
That's
a cook runner who runs and cooks at the same time.
He's thinking what to cook next. Which one of us? There's a runner in a dress.
Very progressive, this marathon. Oh, some protests just erupted.
Will we see some fights?
I don't know what they're protesting against. Maybe against the trash. Maybe they're like some environmentalists. Oh, look at that.
Is that a moose?
Rowing stick. I think that's what he's carrying.
I think after the marathon he has to be in his stick with ball class.
We have the one street, which is a metaphor for what happens when you die. So in philosophy of Plotinus, after you die, you become part of the one. So these are like souls traveling to the afterlife. It's a very powerful metaphor that Belfast Marathon is trying to transmit to the world.
Or it's the beginning of life. These are sperm cells.
The beginning is at the same time an end of something. So the spermatozoid dies for that life could begin, a new life. That was a nice throw of the bottle. These two runners are also quite good.
And there's one running going the wrong way.
Oh, she's protesting against directions.
Some of these are just late for the bus, I guess.
Running to the bus through the marathon is probably one of the fastest ways.
The one with the balloon. Yes.
Oh, balloon guy. He's always ready to party wherever he is. The guy with something flapping on his back.
It's a massager.
A massager for his butt.
Yes.
Some walking, running.
And this one is just driving.
I mean, I would say maybe it's more interesting to look at the ones that are driving with bikes.
This one has glasses. It is professional.
You're here?
Glasses are a good indicator of professionalism in running, because you don't even need to see it. That's how good you are at running.
There's more wrong way runners.
Again, more protesting against direction.
Non-conformists, as I call them.
A guy who's praying while running. Wow. Okay, those are rare ones actually. Oh, the jumpy runner. Like he's jumping and running at the same time. I think we should go, to the finish line, right? Going to the finish line, we realize that we are also kind of now participating in the marathon. Prison break. As we were walking to the finish line, we smelled some weeds, so the finish line must be close. We see that they have stationary toilets, which is not the best for people who are running. So some running toilets would also be an improvement to this marathon. Toilet paper on his back, which is good for him, smart strategy. Man with his backpack not aligned, my OCD is kicking in. Naked runner, it's incredible.
you just got hit by one of the runners. How do you feel after that, getting hit by it?
I feel it's part of the sport, and since we started to kind of participate in the running, we accepted the consequences. And that girl probably lost half of a second. She's probably gonna hunt us down. A runner in a skirt representing all the princesses in the world. So it's 37th kilometer, I think,
Yeah,
right?
or 23rd mile in miles. We're so tired. We don't know if we're gonna make it till the finish to catch all the sports
Well done, Johnny.
fans.
But
Well done, Johnny. Well done, Johnny.
well, people don't know this is like a very dangerous place for pedestrians to cross because it's
Yeah.
a tight corner. I mean, if you crash into a runner, its probability of survival is very low. But we are hopeful we're gonna make it through this corner to where all the action is happening. In the water, of course, but we might go to the other
We
side
might
as well.
also use this not a bridge, but not a bridge.
Yeah, it's like a bridge in the middle of the water. Like it helps you cross from one side of the water to the other side of the water. Our job might not be as dangerous as war reporter's job, but still, it's not totally safe either. A bottle might hit you anytime.
Or a spittle.
Conversationist runners. How much more we have to run? Come on.
Yeah, we still have to run somehow 2 kilometers.
I wonder if you could ask one of the runners to carry us?
Probably yes.
Disco part of the marathon. Lots of bottles on the ground, and after the marathon every runner has to go and find his or her bottle and pick it up.
They are bio-coded. Only their fingerprints can pick them up.
Very innovative of this Belfast marathon. So after the Belfast marathon we decided to try something different. All the running inspired us to do more sitting.
Captain runner. I think it's Simon.
Coughing runner.
Corona runner.
Lots of police. One of the dangers that we marathon reporters have to face is, especially if you're running from the police, is how to avoid them.
So we had to cross the river like under the bridge, to swim under the bridge to get here to the finish line. So it was kind of a triathlon. We ran, we swam.
Happy walker runner. So lots of runners running for different causes, right?
Yes, I actually really felt the empathy in this marathon because there's many people just running for something, like for cancer, for Parkinson's, and for all different diseases, for all different causes.
Yeah, and I saw this guy running Cash for Kids, which is exchanging children for cash.
Yeah, and some people are just running for the toilet. Different causes, different people.
Punching runner. Got here right after the Belfast marathon. We thought we were flying with Ryanair back to Lithuania, but it turns out we weren't, and it was a bit suspicious because we had bags on our heads when we were flying.
But turns out it was money bags. I kinda regret yesterday not taking the chance to run on the wet floor that Vasily made just as an exercise, as a preparation for today, to warm up my legs for running, you know. It's really interesting to see the path that on the other side that I was running together with them, and it's like really this good feeling, like Yeah, it's unexplainable actually. If you have not been there and have not run, you just have to be here on spot. The announcer just announced that we are third on the clock, so we are doing good. I think if we put a little bit more effort, and we can get at least number 2, but probably even the number 1 spot. So let's go. I think she's racing us actually. She's for that number 2 spot as we are.
So it's gonna be a tight competition. We still feel like we can easily win this.
You know what I miss about that experience in the project? I miss the sun. You know, remember the sun?
Yeah.
And also the fresh air. The lack of radiation, which is something I don't know if I would miss it now if there was no radiation.
For me, this thing is like a kind of I almost forgot what it was without it, and I got used to it, and this is what we have now.
It's much easier with the radiation during the night to go to the toilet because you are yourself a source of light.
Yeah, I don't know actually what happened, but the mosquitoes stopped biting me after a while, and there's no like mosquito problem anymore.
So one other advantage, mosquito repellent. I don't know why we haven't tried that before in life.
So the marathon is very exciting, but not as exciting as this football match.
Cage football match.
Why they are caged?
They are caged so they don't run away, because these are probably the kids of the marathon runners, so they can run really fast and really far away. Yeah, so they need cages.
So we finished.
We finished third because we actually had. Well, I actually thought that that woman that we were racing with, she has a child, so I just felt sorry for her and I just gave my place to her. So that's really empathic. Yeah.
There's a dead one in the grass.
Someone's calling the medicine help, I see, on the phone there.
Other one also preparing to die.
And she's dead.
She's dead.
I was just not yet, and not yet, not yet, and not yet.
So if you have any rocks, collect them, don't lose them. They're going to be very valuable in the future.
These things, these columns, they were straight.
Communication towers?
No, I think much lower things like they were everywhere. Like this column, and then it branches out into a lot of smaller, thinner lines, and there's something green on them. Like I don't know.
I mean, like a spider web. Are you talking about spiders?
No, I don't think so.
Or like, you know how you get an infection and it starts spreading on your body? There are these different kinds of lines that I have on certain parts of my body.
Yeah.
So it's like that.
Yeah, except it's not on the body, it was just around us everywhere.